Pretty exciting announcement to make for this video. I started prep. So right now I'm like, I can't remember, like 23 or 24 weeks out of this show I'm doing in October. So this will be my first video in the prep series. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet. Road to Stage. I'm gonna have some cool name for this series, but yeah, so this will be the first video of my prep series. I didn't even really know I was in prep yet. I just thought that maybe we were just decreasing the food a little bit. I think I mentioned that in a past video. I did my check-ins and coach was like, hey, we're in prep by the way. And I was like, oh, we're in prep. Okay, sweet. So not that that really changes anything. That's kind of a lesson I've learned from John Jewett. He was like, pretty much all an off season is just a prep with more food. You're doing the same workouts, you're pushing the same intensity, you're eating the same foods in just bigger quantities, and that's all a prep is. It's just a little bit less food, a little bit more cardio, and same thing. So just wrapped up my 45 minutes on the elliptical, got that knocked out, been enjoying that, and just got my pre-workout meal made, which is still 80 grams of cream of rice with some protein powder. So I may do a full day of eating here soon for like a prep edition, but it's literally the same meals, like I just said, but in smaller quantities. So yeah, so today we have back day, which will be fun because don't get to hit upper body too much, so to get a good back pump. Weighing like 179 right now, which would be down about 8 pounds since like peak bulk or whatever. So down a little bit of weight, which is pretty cool. I can tell my abs are coming back a little bit better. Still gaining a lot of strength in the gym, which is cool. I don't know if I'm going to upload like weekly, twice a week, 3 times a week, daily. And I kind of want to decide that because I really want to document a lot of it because of my last prep. I didn't do the YouTube thing. I really didn't know social media at all. And I didn't like record any videos or make memories of it or whatever. So I know how important that is now for just a social media channel and just growing your brand and business. And just because it's pretty dope to have this all on camera. So however much of the prep y'all want to see, from eating to training to day in the lives to all of the prep stuff, let me know in the comments how much you want to see weekly. And I'll do my best to put out as many videos as you guys request. All that being said, I'm going to go get my pre-meal down so I can get my workout wrapped up because I have a little bit of some business things to do after the gym. But yeah, so I'll take y'all along my back day. I haven't done a back day video in like 2 months, so this will be cool to go through with you guys. First session on YouTube in the prep series, so pretty cool. This will be pretty cool to look back on. Like I'm gonna have like my camera set up in a certain position in the locker room, and what I want to do is like every prep video have a check-in right there, and then so at the end of all this I'll be able to do like a comparison of day one, quote day one, and then day whatever. So that'll be cool. So I'm gonna get my meal down and I'll see you guys at the gym. It's cool and all being in a bulk, but like when you don't have like that end goal during your sessions, you can sometimes like your motivation's like a little bit skewed, but when you have like an end goal in mind, so for me it's a show, it's everything is so much more motivating. So like the sets, they all mean like just that much more, just a little bit much more. So pretty cool to have like that show in mind. So get into our first set and then we're gonna kill this workout. So So, just like always, from single arm lats to T-bars. The reason that you may see a lot of people structure like that is because you can imagine like the single arm lat pull is essentially like a warm up for this. So like a leg extension before a squat, it's pretty much just getting all your joints loose, and it's working the lat a little bit before we get into more of an upper back movement with the T-bar rows. And man, I don't think it's ever gonna go away how, like, maybe I'm executing it wrong, and this may be something I need to look into or like fix. But every time I do T-bar rows and I have my chest against this, I feel like I can't breathe. Every time, it's like I'll get done with the set and I'll be like, well, I'm suffocated. But we're running 2 top sets here. I've actually been enjoying my T-bar rows finally, because my wrist finally got healed up from however I hurt it the first time. So these have been feeling good. So 2 sets here, and then move on to dumbbell rows after this. Random fact, but remember it was like the second or third session after my show last year. I remember I was doing T-bar rows with some guy I was trying to train, and I don't know whatever happened to that guy. He just like disappeared. But I remember some old dude coming up to me, and he was like, you know, that those rows would work a lot better doing it slow like that if you had some weight on there. That pissed me off more than I can actually explain, and I don't see that guy in here ever now. So like, I wonder where he went. He fell off just like I expected him to. But that's like a funny memory that I have with T-bar rows, because before I was like, during my prep when I got so skinny, I was doing like a plate and a quarter, and I was like, I'm gonna come back to this whenever I have like 3 plates on here, and now I'm up to almost 4 plates. So pretty cool memory to have, I guess. That triple drop set is never fun, man. Not that y'all ever were curious, but if y'all ever curious of what I listen to during my workouts, I could put a link to my playlist in the description, but it's either Suicide Boys, it's that, and this playlist right here that I'll put in the description. But it's either that, Linkin Park, Lil Darky, who else? Limp Bizkit's pretty fucking good. 3 Days Grace, that's another good one. But all those are on my playlist, so I'll put that playlist in the description for y'all to check out. With these tricep extensions, and really this could go over any workout, I think that you should try and work in different rep ranges for different exercises. That's like a big debate on Instagram right now that I think is quite stupid, is that people will preach to only work in this rep range, because if you work any more than that, you're gonna exhaust yourself. 99% of people who are just starting, you are not working hard enough to outwork the amount that you can recover from. I fully believe that. So it's like, experiment with 15 to 20 reps on a tricep extension. Experiment with 8 to 10 on this. There's like different rep ranges for specific body parts in my opinion. So like, let me think, how can I put this? Arms, I think you should never go below 12 reps. I don't see the point. So experiment with different rep ranges. It's like a recipe. I texted a guy last night. It's literally like a recipe to a pie or something. Throw in a bunch of stuff and it's probably gonna be pretty good, you know what I mean? Be married to one thing, experiment with everything, pretty much. So this is where it's all going to be captured. I'm going to do all my check-ins, not with my coach, but like check-ins to videos in this corner. So this will be where the prep has started and ended. So let's get a little physique check going. Just wrapped up the session. Pretty good session overall. Everything, like I said, is so much more like, means so much more like when you know you're in prep. It's so cool. It's like every set you have something to motivate you, you know, like I said, when you're like in the off season, you don't really have like an all the time motivator. And then in prep, it's like, shit, I got a date I'm working towards. So that was pretty good. But excited for this prep because my last prep, I didn't have like a structured growth phase or a bulk or whatever you want to call it. I kind of just did my own thing, and then out of nowhere I texted my coach. I was like, I want to do a show. So I didn't really have like a structured put on muscle phase. So I'm really excited to see where this prep ends up at, like how I end up looking. It's going to be really cool. So be sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of the updates, and you get to follow along from pretty much day one of my prep to show day. So however much of the prep life, I mean, there's not really anything that's gonna be that different, just a little more cardio and a little less food here and there, and that's pretty much it. But as much of the prep series as y'all want to see, let me know, like once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, daily, whatever y'all want to see. Now that that's wrapped up, got the day off work, which is pretty cool, pretty fun. I'm about to go into the college and get my post meal in, and then I'm gonna go to a coffee shop here in town because I have a business call at noon about some very, very interesting things that I'm about to get myself into. So that's it for the video. Pretty basic video, just a little bit of training. Just kind of want to make that announcement that this is like my first video for prep, my prep series. So I hope you guys have a great day. Let me know what kind of content y'all want to see, whether it be training, eating, day in the life, whatever, more life talks. Those will always be rolling out because I just be yapping. So I hope you guys have a great day and a great week, and I will see you guys next time. I love you guys.